And we should be in for something very special. Well, if he did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail.
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross needs to be good. Oh, it looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, Red, nice interception. Caicedo.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice looking ball. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. Valverde. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Messi goes short. It'll be a throw-in. Mbappe, who's on a run down the left wing.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Out of play for a throw. Ødegaard. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Foot in. Referee's given a throw. Over to the other side. Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's managed to get rid. It's gone out for a throw-in. Triol. And it's Zaire Emery. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Crunching tackle. Oh, it's come loose. Caicedo. Over to the left. Tries to pass it through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he's there to clear it. Now it's Kane. That ball looks a good one. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's Kane! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gives it back. And it's Zaire Emery. Cleared without hesitation. And that's been won straight back. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Oh, good spread. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Nagoya Grampus truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Messi. That's good running with the ball. Out to the right. Mbappe cuts it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Foden. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's Saka. Great shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Nagoya Grampus really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Fernandez. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. There's the start of the second half.
Nagoya Grampus can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That has not gone well. Camavinga. And it's Robertson. And here's Kane. That looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That is a little undercooked. And it's Ødegaard. Messi. Now it's Kane. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Robertson. Caicedo. Now it's Kane. He's on it, can he get away? Foden. Oh, Kane! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mukiele with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken. Alexander-Arnold. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looking for a runner. Saka! He's missed, but not by that far. Robertson. So we've reached the hour mark. Fernandes. Mbappe demonstrating his defensive quality there. Valverde. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Jimenez. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. He could be in here. Now who's going to be first to this? Aimed beyond the defence. Cross to the back post. Well read. And the danger is averted. And smartly reclaimed. Spread it left. Nicely worked. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And that is out of play. And here's Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Number 3,
Messi!
Number 5, Bukayo Saka.
Played out wide.
Coming on the field, number 26.
And it's Caicedo. That has been cut short.
17,
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Number 15.
Just beyond his reach. Jimenez. Fernandes. Front-footed pressing going on here.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Robertson. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. Neymar gets flagged offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution on the field, number 29, Barcola. Coming on the field is number 22, Yamal. Substitutions taking place.
Caicedo. Now it's Camavinga. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Zaire Emery. Coming on to replace him is
And
number
here's
6,
Camavinga.
Gross.
And here's Son Heung-min. He has found the way through, and it's played. He gets big, and somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Kane. Now it's Oyarzabal. He might be in here! Son Heung-min has it out wide and in space. Danger averted for now.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
extra minutes added on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Akanji. This is Jimenez. Always onto the shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Akanji gets it away. It's Kane! He's got away with one there.
Look, there has to be more urgency here.
And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Kane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
Distributed tidily. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. It's a goal kick.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Barcola. Mbappe. Crunching tackle. Opts for safety. Can he get it through? Out of play for a goal kick. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! No, he's missed it. So it is still 0-0. Alexander-Arnold. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Barcola. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's made its way to him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
He'll fancy himself from here. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. And it's Zaire Emery. Tries a measured ball. And that has been knocked clear. Kane. And this is Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Pass somewhat off target. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Priol. Messi. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Akanji gets it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. In with the challenge. Fernandes succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. That's the throw. He's a sharp little ball here. Barcola. Throw in. Kane. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Barcola.
There will be 1
We
minute
are
added
into
time.
overtime. Goes for a shot! Yamal. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period.
Volunteers
Let us see what the second half
please
brings.
report to the staff room immediately.
So there was the first half.
Nagoya Grampus really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Nagoya Grampus clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, there's the clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. Van Dijk. Ødegaard. Good ball, good take. Now this could be a chance. Yamal. Now Mbappe. Fernandes. Knocks it into space. And that pass just didn't quite work. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. There will be a throw-in. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Camavinga. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Foden. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in a great... And he shoots! Sticks it away! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The attendance for this match
So the
was
first goal of the game.
72,306.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And he's taking no chances there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Not the most accurate pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. And he skips past his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the delivery. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. This time, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Foden. Looking to play him in. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, robust challenge.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And it's Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe! Puyol does really well to win the ball there. Messi has created one goal already. Yamal, over to the left. Kane, skims one, and the shot! He scores! Do not write them off! Back they come! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
That's been cut out, well played. This is it then, now or never. Gross, real chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's going to be a booking. So there's going to be another change here. Haaland
Substitution
getting
in
the call
progress.
here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Kane. Son Heung-min absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And this is Son Heung-min.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gross aims beyond the defence.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Lovely feet. Shot, surely! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So here comes a
26.
substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to
Coming on
keep
the field
plugging away,
is
but the manager is...
Oh no, this does not look good. Van Dijk.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a shade optimistic. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anyone.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. There's a sharp little ball here. Odegaard! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of...
Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Camavinga cuts out the pass. And it's Son Heung-min. Tries to play it through. And he's straight offside. Subimendi. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Ambitious ball here. Can he latch on to this? Robertson. And here's Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking for a runner. And that should get the job done. That'll be a throw. Now there's a fine ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what...
Chance, surely! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
To Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Foden. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And they can counter here. Guyu. Foden. Aimed beyond the defence. Fernandes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. And here's Mbappe. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Messi. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Guiu wins the duel this time. Played through into space. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Mbappe. And it's Kane. It's a searching pass. And he's there to get it away. Now Mbappe. And here's Messi. Kane. Up he goes! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Nagoya Grampus clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Akanji. And it's Robertson. Now Son Heung-min. Van Dijk. That's a sharp pass. Camavinga. Foden takes control of it and he's on the move. Messi, chance for a shot! It's in! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And this is Messi. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Can he get onto this? And the ball is out of play. Nemecha. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Robertson. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's made its way to him. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Referee has just said play on. And it's Robertson. Fernandez. Now then, the ball's come loose. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Kane. Now that looks a decent ball. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Foden. And it's Ødegaard. And that's a dangerous... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And for a moment, time stood still.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Both
10,
sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Coming on the
benches.
field is number 19. Substitution.
Fernandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Son Heung-min. Guyu. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Camavinga
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
tries to pass it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's a promising position. Robertson. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Nicely weighted ball. Back into the middle. Can he finish? Sticks it away! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution for Manchester United.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find...
Goes for the shot!
Number 16.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Alexander-Arnold. 2 minutes to be added on. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitutions taking place.
Fernandez. This looks promising. Nemecha. No, it's come to nothing. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a
Please
very
be
good night to
reminded
you.
that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.